Hello everyone, welcome to my beginner's Python tutorial. Today I'll be covering variables, loops, and lists. But before I do that, let me just go to my preferences real quick and change my theme to a light theme, because a light theme is way more soothing to the eyes and a superior theme as compared to the dark theme in general. So now that we have the code editor set up, I can create my variable. To create a variable, it is simple. I just need to give it a name, and the name will be variable, which is spelled as such, and I'm gonna assign a list to this variable. This list is gonna contain 3 strings. So for all strings, you need to ensure that it is encapsulated by 2 single quotes or 2 double quotes. So I'm gonna create just that by typing first string, second string, third string. As you can see, this is highlighted, so I'm gonna change it to make sure that it is correct. So now that you see the red underline underneath, which definitely means that there is no error whatsoever, it means that this line is correct. So we have a list of 3 elements, first one, second one, third one, at its respective positions. So the first one will be at the first position, which means that the index is 1. Programmers definitely do not count from 0, so this will be the first one will be index 1, second one will be index 2, and so on. Right. So now that we have the list, the question is, how do we print the elements in the list? What we can do is to create a for loop. So I'm going to create a for loop right now, and as a good programmer, I'm going to ignore whatever warnings, or not warnings but just red underlines, those aren't warnings, and just code everything before I compile it once and see if it works. So I will create a for loop for I in range 1, 3. Because we have 3 elements, I'm going to start from 1 and end at 3. This will definitely print all the elements in the list. It will not just print it 2 times for sure, I can guarantee you. So now that we have that ready, we can write the print statement. As you can see, Python, or rather the code editor, always tries to make indents, which is not correct by default. So what you need to do is to not use tabs, not hit enter, but use spacebar. So I'm gonna do a spacebar and just type my print statement. Print variable I. Right, and I can print a separate line of something else. Print hi. Alright, completely fine. Oh, let me just change this to make it correct. Yup, it is correct now. So I'm gonna run it, but I feel that this editor is not a good place to run it, so I'm gonna copy it over to TextEdit, because TextEdit is the best. Or if you're on Windows, please use Notepad or any form of generic text editor. Whatever that you have downloaded is completely trash and you shouldn't use it to code at all. So now that we have it here, we can just run it and we'll be all set and all good to go. Hope you learned a thing or two about variables, loops, and lists. Thank you for watching this cursed video. It is a joke, guys, please don't take it seriously. And I hope to see you next time.